Welcome to the West Wing Week, your guide to everything that's happening at 1600 Pennsylvania Avenue. This week, the President hosted the Wounded Warrior Project Soldier Ride, visited the United States Holocaust Memorial Museum in Washington, D.C., and traveled to North Carolina, Colorado, and Iowa to launch a sustained effort to get Congress to prevent interest rates on student loans from doubling on July 1st. That's April 20th to April 26th, or Don't Double My Rate.
Don't double my rate.
On Friday, the President welcomed the Wounded Warrior Project Soldier Ride to the White House in celebration of the 6th annual Soldier Ride. A cycling event to help wounded warriors restore their physical and emotional well-being, the Soldier Ride also raises awareness of our nation's wounded warriors who battle the physical and psychological traumas of war.
Today there are soldier rides all across the country. They serve as a reminder that all of us can do our part to serve the men and women who serve us. You got to do it on the horn. I don't want anybody cheating. All right.
On Monday, President Obama marked the Holocaust Days of Remembrance with a visit to the United States Holocaust Memorial Museum in Washington, D.C. The President toured the museum with Nobel Peace Prize laureate and Holocaust survivor Elie Wiesel, then spoke on the ways in which the United States is honoring the pledge of never again by developing a comprehensive strategy to prevent and respond to mass atrocities.
That's why I created a new Atrocities Prevention Board to bring together senior officials from across our government to focus on this critical mission. This is not an afterthought. This is not a sideline in our foreign policy.
Later on Monday, the President presented the Commander-in-Chief Trophy to the Air Force Academy football team at the White House. On Tuesday, after conferring the Teacher of the Year award at the White House, the President set off for campus visits at the University of North Carolina, the University of Colorado at Boulder, and the University of Iowa. Stopping first in Chapel Hill, the President spoke to more than 7,000 students and faculty and announced a White House initiative to urge Congress not to let interest rates for student loans double in July.
I'm going to repeat that. The hashtag is Don't Double My Rate. You tweet, everybody say it, just so everybody remembers it. Don't double my rate.
The President then met up with Jimmy Fallon and his house band The Roots for a special on-campus taping of The Jimmy Fallon Show, featuring a very special presidential edition where they had a moment to practice backstage before they, yes, slow jammed the news. The President then traveled west to the University of Colorado at Boulder, where he stopped into the campus restaurant The Sink and met up with some graduating students to talk a bit about their future.
No matter how good you are at business, if you're doing something that you don't like, it's not going to go anywhere. But if you're interested in something, and then all the tools you guys have learned, you're applying to that, you can make a business out of it, right?
The President then addressed a crowd of more than 6,000 people about one of his top priorities, a priority shared by more than 7 million college students and their families all across the country.
America is not just about a few people doing well. America is about everybody having a chance to do well.
On Wednesday, the President traveled to the University of Iowa, where he participated in a roundtable discussion with current student loan recipients to hear from them about their experience, and then addressed an enthusiastic crowd of students, faculty, staff, and the University of Iowa marching band about the critical need for Congress to act.
This is the economy.
On Thursday, the President congratulated the spring season White House interns and met with champions of change, thus capping off another busy, challenging, and eventful West Wing Week. To find out more information on any of these topics or to see complete videos of these events, go to whitehouse.gov. And thanks again for checking out your West Wing Week. This week, we debut a brand new regular feature, a montage of some of our favorite West Wing Week moments.
We have to see you strike the Heisman pose.
The reason I root for this team is they're almost as old as me. You know?
Exactly.
I mean, this is my contemporary. Absolutely. I want to hear the cheer.
It's win the day.
Win the day.
And I'm sure that's
I like that. That's my motto every morning, man.
See?
Absolutely.
How about it?
All right, let's hear it.
1, 2.
Win the day. I like that. Come on. One time. Well, no, I'm holding your hand. 1, 2, 3, 6. There you go. Woo! I'm tempted to wear it. guys get your smoothies from?
We making them.
You make them yourself?
Yeah.
Huh? Are these like special super duper protein?
They are. Yeah, they're really good.
Yeah?
Come down
You
and
should
I'll
have come
make
to
it
Whippy Dip
personally.
last night.
Do you make the best smoothies?
She does.
She does? Why? Everybody agrees. Oh, they must be pretty good. All right. Well, keep it up.